Hey, and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a graphite piece. So this is what I keep my graphite pencils in, and then my eraser pencils, and then I just keep the extra ones here because I just have a lot of them. I have sort of like a mixture of different kinds. This is where I keep my normal ones, and this is where I keep my spares. Some of these need sharpened, admittedly. And then this one I think is actually in my car, but it's fine. We'll work around that. So I'm going to be drawing a picture of a mockingbird that I took at a local park. So let's just hop into it. So I always do my basic sketch in the lightest shade I have. So with graphite pencils, F is your lightest, and then it grades into H and B. So when you see an HB pencil, it's the combination of H and B. It's the mid-tone of that. So you've got F, and then you've got H, and then you've got B. So I'm gonna jump into the sketch here real fast. And the reason I use the lightest shade that I have access to is because it'll be easier to erase. We're just doing a sketch, we're getting those basic lines down. In case you don't know, and I don't always record me doing the sketching portion, I'm doing it with this piece because I kind of jump from sketch right into the drawing with graphite. I kind of just do my thing and then clean it up as I go, I guess you'd say. I guess that'd be the way to phrase it. So I don't really, I have a hard time differentiating as I go between the sketch and the actual drawing. So I tend to just start, and then somewhere in the process I'm working on the piece. So if you haven't noticed, a lot of times when I'm drawing, when I'm doing my sketch rather, it starts out very blocky, and that's because I tend to try and work in shapes. I find it a lot easier to just kind of work in shapes and then kind of clean up your lines from there. There are some plants down here. I don't know if I really want to add them, but I'll add some sticks from them. Just to kind of give a little bit of interest to the bottom corner. I feel like he's a little too squat. I need to make him a little longer. I have to do the same thing to the wing. here as well. I think that's a little more proportional. So I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But I essentially got the sketch done, the main focus. So let's jump into the other shades, shall we? So typically you would work lighter to darker. I like to knock out the darkest bits and then use what I used to blend it to get the lighter parts. So I'm going to go with my darkest one, the 8B. I'm going to get right up here. And it's darker because it's softer. And then instead of my blending stumps this time, because pencils are a cheaper medium, I kind of want to show you guys how affordable art can be. So when I blend, I'm going to be using Q-tips, because I mean you can find those at the dollar store pretty easily. In fact, I think I got the ones that I'm using from the dollar store. So with the Q-tip, it doesn't get as pointy. You just take your fingers and you roll it, and you have a point. And then you just kind of smudge them up. Smudge. Now with this, you're not going to get as firm a point as you would like a tortillon, but it does the job. And these pencil erasers are amazing. I would recommend investing in them if you're going to invest in anything. You don't need expensive pencils. You don't need expensive smudging tools. And honestly, even the sketch eraser pencils, I think I got a pack of 10 of them for like $5 on Temu a while back. It's a good investment, but again, it's not much of an investment. Like it's not expensive. I think honestly the most expensive thing you're gonna need is decent paper. You can get away with a lot if you have decent paper. I don't mind having those lines because I'm kind of trying to fill in the look of the feathers without actually doing each and every feather as well. And for the background, partially out of laziness and partially because I want the bird to stand out, I'm kind of just being a little weak about it. I'm mostly just scribbling the sticks, and then I think I'm just gonna leave the background pretty plain. So I thought I was recording and I wasn't, but I just kind of cleaned these up and signed my name. I just kind of finished up the sticks and the foliage and signed my name. But if you like my art and you like this piece and you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Comment if you have something you'd like me to draw or paint or whatever. And don't forget to stay artsy.